What if Matt Murdock is not the hero anymore? What if Kingpin finally wins? And what if Marvel is preparing a shocking twist that will change everything we know about Daredevil? Daredevil has always been a fighter, a man who stands up for the helpless even when it costs him everything. But Daredevil Born Again is not just another chapter in his history, it's a test. A test of his faith, his morality, and his ability to survive when the odds are stacked against him. Marvel has been secretive about the series, but the new trailer reveals more than we expected. And if the clues are right, Born Again might take Daredevil into a place he's never been before. Before we get into the biggest theories, let's break down what's already confirmed. Charlie Cox is back as Matt Murdock, Vincent returns as Wilson Fisk aka the Kingpin, John Bernthal is returning as the Punisher, Bullseye is rumored to return, but will he be a villain or just a flashback? It's still a theory. Jessica Jones will return in season 2. The show is 18 episodes, making it the longest Disney Plus series. Now here's the game-changing detail. Born Again will have a time jump. Something happens early in the show that forces Matt to stop being Daredevil for a while. The trailer hints that he crossed a moral line, something that makes him question everything. Meanwhile, Kingpin has become the mayor of the New York City and both men have called a truce. But how long can that peace last? The clues in the trailer suggest that when things fall apart, they fall apart fast. And when Matt picks up the mask again, he won't be the same man we know. Wilson Fisk has always played the long game. He does not just want power, he wants control. And in Born Again, it looks like he finally gets it. In the comics, Fisk becomes the mayor of the New York City, using his new position to outlaw vigilantes like Daredevil. If the show follows this arc, Matt won't just be fighting criminals, he'll be fighting the entire system. The trailer shows a massive mural of Daredevil with the words Born Again painted over it. In the comics, this kind of street art is linked to Muse, a serial killer who sees himself as an artist. He paints murals with his victims' blood, making his crimes public statements. If the show is using Muse, it suggests that Daredevil is not just dealing with Kingpin, he's facing a completely different kind of madness. But there's something even more important. Kingpin has tried to change. He passed control of his criminal empire to his wife Vanessa, trying to stay clean, but the trailer suggests he snaps, killing a man in his office. If Fisk has tried to change and failed, what does that mean for Matt? Could Daredevil be heading toward the same fate? One of the biggest reveals in the trailer is Bullseye's return. We last saw him in Daredevil season 3, left paralyzed but undergoing surgery to rebuild his spine. The show clearly sets him up for a comeback, but in Born Again, will he be a part of the main story or is he just a memory? Some fans believe Bullseye will only appear in flashbacks, that Matt's trauma will haunt him, showing moments from his past that explain why he gave up being Daredevil. But if Bullseye is active in the present, then there's only one question: who is he coming for? In the original Born Again comic story, Karen Page is killed by Bullseye. It's one of the most heartbreaking moments in Daredevil's history. So far, the MCU has avoided true lasting tragedy, but Born Again could change that. The trailer hints at something devastating happening to Matt. We see him crying in pain, staring up at the sky, his suit torn and bloodied. The line in the trailer suggests that he believes he has lost someone. And many fans think it's Foggy Nelson, but what if it's Karen? If she dies, it would break Matt completely. It would push him past his limits, and if that happens, will he still follow the moral code, or will this be the moment Daredevil finally snaps? If Daredevil is up against corrupt system, will he fight alone or will other heroes step in? The biggest reveal from the trailer, White Tiger is joining the MCU. The Hector Ayala version of the character is seen putting on his iconic talisman, hinting that he's going to be a major player in this story. Jessica Jones is confirmed to return in season 2, and the show hints that other defenders might follow, including Luke Cage and Iron Fist. And then there's the Punisher. One of the most confusing moments in the trailer is a shot of something wearing the Punisher's skull logo. But it's not Frank Castle. Instead, it looks like corrupt cops are using his symbol to justify their crimes. If that's true, we may see Frank go after them, proving that not everyone who wears the skull stands for the same things he does. If Daredevil is being forced to work outside the law, he may need to rely on allies who don't follow rules either. The wildest theory of all, That Born Again is not about Daredevil fighting darkness, but about him becoming it. In the Shadowlands storyline, Matt Murdock does something unthinkable. He takes over the Hand, powerful ninja organization, and rules Hell's Kitchen like a dictator. He believes he's making the city safer, but in reality, he is becoming everything he once fought against. What if Born Again is secretly leading to this? If Matt loses Karen, if Kingpin wins over New York, if the law turns against him, what if he finally gives up? What if instead of trying to stop the corruption, he becomes the one in control? Imagine an MCU where Daredevil is no longer the protector of Hell's Kitchen, but its greatest threat. One thing is clear, Daredevil Born Again will change everything. Will Kingpin finally win? Will Matt lose everyone he loves? Or is Marvel setting up the darkest Daredevil story ever told? Let me know what you think. Could Marvel really take Daredevil down this dark of a path? Or is this all just fan speculations? Drop your theories in the comments, because if even one of these comes true, man, this could be the most shocking Marvel show yet. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.